First the penultimate, and now the ultimate. Hello everyone, KruznikX back with more Final Fantasy XIV goodness. We are in the process of Operation Archon, and when we last left off, we had just beaten Livia, who frickin' was a greedy little bitch she was. But now we're back outside. We've beaten Castra Meridianum, the penultimate, and now the ultimate. It's time for the final run of this, the Praetorium. So let's speak with Raubahn. For the final phase of the operation, my flames will storm Castra Meridianum and suppress what is left of the Imperial garrison. If all goes well, this will allow you to reach the Praetorium unopposed, fit and ready for your encounter with the Ultima weapon. Yours is the most dangerous mission of all, but the best must bear the heaviest burden, and you're the best we have. There is not another soul in this realm that could see this deed done, and Melvib and Kane are of the same mind as me. Though all hangs on your success, you must not let our plight make you desperate. Victory belongs to the bold, not the reckless. Bards are wont to sing of heroes who valued their life at naught next to honor, love, and liberty, but I tell you now, that which men value at naught they sell cheap. Risk no more than you must. You hear me? Now, best you are off. We have work to do, the both of us. See that your preparations are in order, then report to Cid. He awaits you with the Enterprise at the Cerulean processing plant. May Rhalgr grant you strength. Alright, let's head back there. We're gonna do this one for free. I don't even care. We'll use an Aetheryte ticket because it's so close. And before I forget, I'm gonna talk to the Chocobo Keep right quick. So Cid's over here somewhere.
Hello again.
Hey Kevin, welcome to the final episode of A Realm Reborn. Alright. Alright, let's one last final ready check in the the final ready check we'll make for the Realm Reborn arc. It feels like only yesterday I was starting out. In fact, let's see how much playtime we've actually accumulated. /P time. It's taken 4 days, 11 hours, and 28 minutes to get to this point. And that's only my total playtime. Alright, we're ready to roll. The Enterprise is at your disposal. When you're ready to head for the Praetorium, you need only say the word. If we succeed in destroying the Ultima weapon, it will deal a crippling blow to the Empire's hopes of conquest. After that, the 14th Legion would not dare to move against us. Barring the discovery of further lagging doomsday devices, that is. Let us be on our way, Bion. Gaius and his plaything await. The Praetorium is now available. I'm just gonna make one quick search around to see if there's any stragglers who wanna join in on the quest. Probably not. Okay. Alright. So it's just an undersized party of derelicts. With the Magitech field now out of commission, the path to the Ultima weapon lies open. While the immortal flames sweep Castrum Meridianum and suppress the remnants of the enemy garrison, you and your comrades must fight your way to the innermost sector of the Praetorium, there to locate and destroy the Ultima weapon. Cid's airship, the Enterprise, will bear you to the stage of the final confrontation. Let's do it. Here we go! Good douche. So here we are. The Ultima weapon will almost certainly be housed in the depths of the complex. This is it, my friend. Alright, we're just waiting on Nimi and Akaskai to join us. All right, let's do it. Now, in a regular speed run, the main tank would probably frickin' draw in, but nip, and then you just squeeze in through here. One, two, three, four made it out of the 6 that we have. I can't see them. Are they still down there fucking with the machine? Up, here they come. Alright, let's rock. Oh, Kin switched to frickin' Now in a speed run, you just have to blaze. The main tank just has to blaze through these guys like nobody's business. Oh, I made it! Suck it, bitches! Because I'm awesome! They must be fucking with them at the other end of this wall. Fuck it. Why let them have all the fun, right? They didn't even notice me until I started attacking. That was the funny part to that. All right. Now keep in mind I'm not doing the covered mouth voiceover, so Gaius! Ah, Cid, my boy. You are late. There is something I always meant to tell you, yet the time never seemed right. It concerns your father. What of him? In the winter of his years, Midas came to abhor his part in Meteor. He told me that he wanted nothing more than to wash his hands of the whole sordid business. But he did not wash his hands of it. He helmed the project until the day it killed him. Come now, Cid. You must know he did not have the luxury of choice. By the time he realized his error, it was too late. Meteor had him completely in its thrall. Shortly before his transformation, mayhap sensing that something was amiss, your father confided to me all the regrets of his life. Most of them concerned you. Early on in your career, he realized that you had a talent for devising armaments. It would never fulfill you. That while you had a talent for devising armaments, it would never fulfill you. Long before you knew your own mind, he saw that you would be far happier using your knowledge for peaceful purposes, and the thought touched him. He was a changed man for it, though he could not let it show. You blew holes in this place just so you could say this to me? What is it you want, Gaius? I want you at my side, Cid. Take up your father's mantle and become the Empire's lead engineer. It is your destiny. My father had a change of heart. You said so yourself. Besides, I have long known my destiny, and I assure you, it lies not with the Empire. A pity. And what of you, adventurer? Were you not considered making common cause with me? With your powers united to join mine, we might do much for this realm. Together we could bring order to the Eorzea and usher in a lasting peace. No. And I can expect no better answer than this. So be it. It was your strength that made me proffer my hand in friendship. And it is your strength that makes me proffer now my blade. Save as an ally, you are too dangerous to be let to remain. Run, Cid, or stay. It makes no matter. You cannot escape the past. Gaius, wait! Damn it. Alright, this boss, easily burnable, especially when you consider we have an overpowered team, so let's get right down to it. See? That fast. Knowing Gaius, he's headed for the Ultima weapon. If we find him, so too will we find our quarry. With these instruments, we can monitor every nook and cranny in the castrum. I think it's time we divided our forces. Pray, go on and give chase. I'll track your movements from here and guide you through the complex. We'll stay in contact via link pearl. Be careful, alright? Alright. Alright, this next part of the speed run, you can basically ditch like a half of the frickin' enemies here. But knowing my friends, they're gonna frickin' pull them. You'll need firepower to blast through that. Try and find another path to the armor bay. Well, well, would you look at this? I found just the unit for you, Bayon. I'll send the identification data to the terminal, You can use that to activate her. There ought to be an identification key reader nearby. You need to complete pilot registration before you can activate an armor. You are now authorized to operate a Magitech armor. That's 6. Ah, there she is. I trust you recognize our old friend Maggie, was it? They must have shipped her here from Sentry. Considering all she's been through, it's a wonder she's still operational. Tough old girl. Well, she does have a mammoth heart in her, so... Now that you're suitably armed, you can blast open that bulkhead. The external walkway will take you back there. Follow it until you come on a way down to the lower level. Alright, let's do it! Yeah, Magitech armors kick ass. One hit kill! One hit kill! Alright, let's blast open this bulkhead. Descending the research level. Alright, here comes the fun part. That bulkhead is comprised of a special alloy. Extremely tough. Ordinary fire won't leave a mark, I'm afraid. You'll need to divert all power to the Magitech cannon, as I did so memorably once before. As you may recall, the armor's cores like to expire from the strain, but there's no help for it if we want to press on. Listen well. Press the controls, engage ancillaries, then fire away. Don't mind the warning lights. Kill. Sorry, Maggie. But you fought well. You're natural at this. Alright, the way's clear. But it's just you and your own 2 feet now, so be careful. Here we go. You've been leaving a fine mess in your wake, adventurer. Is someone there? Garland, old friend. How it warms the heart to hear your voice again after all these years. Nero! Is that you? You sound well. It would seem this savage land agrees with you. The highest ranking tribunus of the 14th. It was you all this time. Tell me, Garland, how long do you intend to keep all the glory for yourself? What? You've lost me. Don't play the fool with me. Ever since the academy, I've been condemned to live in your shadow. By all objective measure, I was the one more talented of the 2 of us, yet that fact counted for naught beside your privileged birth. You were admired as the young prodigy, simply because your father was the great Midas non-Garland. When you defected, I felt sure my star would finally arise. But by disappearing, you acquired the status of a legend, your reputed genius gaining credence merely by the dint of your absence. Instead of cursing you for a traitor, the people actually came to think of you more fondly. To this day, you are still the young prodigy of Magitech. I, meanwhile, have ever been made to feel second-rate. Hold on, does anybody hear this? Doesn't it sound like someone so familiar? I, who have continued to serve our nation faithfully, whenever I fail to excel, why, it is only to be expected. Yet when I exceed all reasonable expectations, people proclaim that I walk in the footsteps of the great Sid Non-Bloody Garland! Nero, I don't know what to say. It matters not a whit what I achieve. Your existence has rendered mine worthless. Even Lord von Balsar saw fit to offer you a place at his side, and this in spite of your betrayal. Did he extend any such offer to me, the man who has remained loyal to him for all these years? Why, no, he did not. Long have I endured this injustice, but no more. Lord Von Belsar is in the midst of activating the fully powered Ultima weapon. It is my magnum opus, the creation that will win me the recognition I am due. I will not let anyone interfere. Nero, what are you... Ever since I first set foot in this benighted land, I have watched you, every move you make, every step you have taken. No, I'm not going to sing it tonight. You have felled icons, a feat made possible by the Echo, a peculiar power which shields you from their corrupting influence. It is of little wonder that my lord has taken an interest in you. As have I, if truth be told. It is my desire to harness your power for use in the Ultima weapon. Man, that is a badass hammer. Should I succeed, Lord Von Belsar will surely take notice. Besides this, Garland's achievements will be as child's play. Come, adventurer, and yield to me the secrets of your power. This'll be fun. I've taken the liberty of preparing an electrifying stage for you. Meet one of my creations. You might find it a handful. Nero is just like the godfather of bad puns. I will lay Garland low, but first I must break you! I will not suffer to be in another shadow! And that takes care of him. This changes nothing. And he's gone. The Ultima weapon is activated, and it brims with the power of icons. Nothing can withstand its might. Are you all right? What of Nero? Fled? Damn it! In the instant prior to the blackout, the instruments detected a massive power surge from the deepest chamber. Geist is certain to be there. We have no time to waste. Word arrived from the Alliance a short while ago. It seems the Order of the Twin Adder has completed its blockade of Castrum Sentry. What hands I can spare are hastening this way even as we speak, and likewise for the Maelstrom. All that's left is to destroy the Ultima weapon. I should warn you, the chamber which houses the target appears to be saturated with etheric energies. There's bound to be heavy interference. But even if we lose contact, you must go on. Just don't do anything I wouldn't do, alright? Alright, the last leg of the race.
Look for the lift's control panel. It'll be somewhere nearby. Take the lift down, and you should find yourself.
Thank you. Cutscenes. That works. Finally, I get some fucking cutscenes too.
Keep your eyes peeled. Guys could be waiting for you down there. Oh, and don't even think about dying. You're too bloody useful. The interference is getting worse. I don't think the connection will last much.
Much what? Oh, will you look at that?
Tell me, for whom do you fight?
It was originally for myself, but I'm gonna say my friends.
How very glib. And do you believe in Eorzea?
Man, I look fucking fierce like that.
Its city-states are built on deceit, and its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing. In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not? Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well in Cartano and call them down? They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, everyone. Except for this, and you will see how Eorzea's fate is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Swan, to grovel at their feet? The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise. For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world. To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest. And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak.
The fuck? This dude just went fucking Super Saiyan!
Is open to the infinite ruler, that of false worship, a path which leads to innovation and death. Only a man of power can rightly steer the course of civilization. And in this land of creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation. Come, champion of Eorzea. Face me. It is only right that I should take your realm. But none among you has the power to stop me.
Dude just went fucking Super Saiyan! This dude's a fucking Super Saiyan! Let us dance, champion of Eorzea! Impressive! Now it is my turn! Yeah! Remember when this place used to actually be hard?
I had not thought to be so hard-pressed. Your strength is most impressive. Such power befits a ruler. Yet, you lack the resolve to put it to proper use. A waste.
There it is. And mapping the realm Praetorium. Here it is, the final battles. Jesus, that thing is big. And there's Gaius.
Allow me then, hero, to do that which you will not.
When did Ultima Weapon get a cockpit?
Bear witness to the true power of the Ultima Weapon.
All right. Let's do it. The Ultima Weapon has partaken of the power of icons. None can stand against it. Hearken unto me, Crystal Bearer. If thou would triumph, thou must look to the light. Thou its triumph. Garuda's essence, torn from the Ultima weapon? Titans as well! Impossible! No! How are you doing this?
But the Ultima weapon is all-powerful. Why does my enemy still stand? Can his strength truly be so great?
It is the blessing of light that confounds you.
La Brea.
Oh great, this douche.
Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal he bears.
So, this is what empowers him.
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the Hammer of Darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the Shield of Light. And so it shall, for the Ultima weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Ascian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Alec failed to scratch. The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Of what magic do you speak?
A spell without parallel. Ultima. I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
La Brea, what have you done?
No more than was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Fucking religious fanatics.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power.
Dude, that animation is still awesome.
This pit of the seven hells, to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
Still, ultimately, that is an awesome animation. But that most certainly is not.
Such devastation!
Yes, sir.
This was not my intention.
Oh, Hydaelyn. It seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belsar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
We will speak later, Ascian. But first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains. Come, adventurer. Let us find the answer together.
Alright, whatevs. Epic panoramic. And now to battle. We settle this once and for all. Normally you'd run from that, but we're all awesome and overpowered and all that crap. This is most unexpected. You are possessed of great might, I will allow. Yet yours is not the might of a ruler. Such is the difference between us. A difference that will assure my victory. I'm just sitting here eating laser sandwiches. Mmm, yummy. I need not the power of icons to defeat you! We just freaking totally missed the last speed DPS check.
No. Yeah.
And there goes his Super Saiyan form.
Heed me. The subjects of a weak ruler must needs look to a higher power for providence, and their dependence comes at a cost to the realm. The misguided elevate the frail, and the frail lead the people astray. Unless a man of power wrests control, the cycle will never be broken. You of all people must see the truth in this. You who have the strength to rule.
And I think... Yeah, they messed up.
Pathetic. You boasted of unrivaled power. You were entrusted with the ultimate weapon. The ultimate magic. You have meddled enough, and still you failed. So much growing imbalance afflicting the planet must be redressed. If it is permitted to worsen, the very laws of existence, both etheric and physical, will be warped beyond all recognition. You have meddled enough! Know you the root of this corruption? Hydaelyn cannot save you. Hydaelyn. Like a parasite, she must be burned out if the planet is to recover. And naught but the return of the one true god will ensure her complete excision. Yet, to pave the way for the Master's return, a chaotic confluence of untold proportions must needs be brought about. And that will necessitate the presence of the Primals. Needless to say, both you and your Scion accomplices cannot be suffered to interfere in this endeavor. You will not leave this place alive. It is past time your flame was extinguished, bringer of light. Enough! Hydralin cannot save.
All right, let's do it. You are strong, warrior of light. Yet know that if I should perish, so too will the mortal within these whose flesh I was. Now make your choice and live with it. Mark not the dark minion's subtle words. Only light may banish the darkness. Receive of me this power, my child, and raise thy crystal aloft. And we won. That was the easy part to this. Dude. La Habrea. And look at me now, bitches.
If thou wouldst pierce the shadows, make thee a blade of light.
And there we go. Suck it, bitch.
What?
Now is the winter of your discontent. Time for you to suck on a light sandwich. And no, I don't mean those little finger sandwiches you find in the hors d'oeuvres. Suck it!
The light, it binds them. They are too many.
Call that our Knights of the 12, why don't ya? Call that our Knights of the Round. So it was a necklace the whole time. On FTW! Now you're dead, we're dead cause we killed you. We took you by surprise. Okay, that's enough of that. Now how the fuck do we get out of here? Jesus, look at this mess. Reminds me of my ex-girlfriend. Oh, dip.
Bang, nice job.
Yeah, it's all well and good, but maybe we should focus on getting out of there. Hey, Maggie's back. Guess that mammoth heart really actually did her some good.
Run.
We're running as fast as a suit of Magitech armor can give us. Oh shit.
And so my conquest ends, Cid. In smoke and ashes.
Ow, ow, hot, 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 hot.
Congrats on finishing the main story.
Oh, this isn't the whole main story. We still got a long way to go. But for right now, let's just leave you to believe that.
Of light, beloved son. The darkness hath fled before the unclosed brilliance of thy spirit.
Yeah, that's great, Eight and All Highland, but you kind of freaking boned me over here.
Still, beyond the sight of men, in forgotten corners of the world, in the depths of the abyss, yet resideth the Dark One, watchful ever, till this
yeah,
evil
what
be
up?
cast out. Never shall the world know aught but a passing peace.
What about the explosion behind me?
For the present, a gentle light shineth o'er the realm of Eorzea.
Yeah, that's all well and good, but again,
With
the
thee at its heart.
okay, yeah, that's all well and good, but again, the explosion behind me?
From sparkling moat shall it swell to glorious sun, and all the world shall bask in its warmth.
Bitch, you just ignored everything I asked, didn't you?
Blessings and joy be upon thee.
No, fuck that! I don't want blessings! Get back here!
And be as a beacon of hope for Eorzea and the lands beyond through all the days of thy life.
Again, explosion? What the fuck you gonna do about that? I can't be a beacon of light if I'm freaking caught in an explosion!
My lady, all Twin Adder units have fallen back to the outer perimeter.
The Flames have completed their withdrawal, General.
Admiral, all hands accounted for.
He's still in there.
Cid, has there been no word?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Damnation!
He's going to make it, I know he is. Ida is right.
True,
We
though that is
must
the end
have
of the
faith.
base story. Not the end.
Cid,
can they not be evacuated aboard the Enterprise? That adventurer and the Scions are as the Warriors of Light reborn. We cannot abandon them to their fate. Not again.
I wholeheartedly agree, but flying into the midst of that would only add to the fireworks.
There must be something we can do.
Please, Mother Hydaelyn. Please light his way through the darkness.
Look into the light, my child. If thou would see thy companions return safe to thee, reach out to them now.
Oh yeah, sure. You frickin' respond to Minfilia. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Fucking hot, 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 hot! Gangway asshole coming through! Kia, bitches!
Yay! Our warrior of light.
Yes, the hero returns.
Man, fuck this shit! I am not doing this again!
Thank the 12.
Thank Hydaelyn.
Welcome home.
You ever send me into that shit again, I'm gonna kick all your asses! And now we're back in Mordona. Wonder why they would decide to hold the celebration outside of the ruins of the Agrius.
No, that was your fault.
Thank the 12, we're safe.
Well,
Mind your horns there, man-bull.
Mayhap when you mind your manners.
now we get to see all the credits.
The crystal that bound Thancred is no more. I doubt we can say the same of La Habrea. And even if we
Nobuo Uematsu, main theme composer. Man's a god among gods.
Minfilia is also blessed with the Echo.
We all know that.
But their zeal is unquestionable. Suffice it to say, it would be folly to assume that they no longer pose a threat. Nevertheless,
Guess where I ended up? If you said the hospital, you, sir, are correct. Seeing Thancred in white is kind of like unnerving.
however,
But anyways.
Do you see, Grandfather? Our first step towards realizing the dream for which you gave your life.
I need food. I'm hungry. Good thing I bought Life cereal the other day.
Friends, the dread night of Imperial tyranny and Ascian machination is ended.
Damn straight.
A new day now begins in Eorzea.
You gotta love Vraubon.
To their name, the
Yummy.
Scions of the Seventh Dawn, along with our champion, have delivered us from darkness.
Let their shared victory serve to remind us of our shared history. And let their bravery in the face of adversity inspire future generations.
Doubt not,
Hey,
the realm will need
come to think of
bravery in
it.
days to come. Old rifts
Where's Nanamo?
divide us within our walls, while hordes of beastmen claw at our gates. And though the Black Wolf be slain, the rest of the pack remains.
Yet no foe need we fear, so long as we stand as one.
So long as the Scion stand for peace.
So long as our champion stands fast. For there exists no adversity over which we may not jointly prevail.
No longer can we turn a blind eye to the suffering of our allies.
No nation stands alone. If one should fall, so shall we all. Eorzea is our shared home. For any one of us to know peace, so too must our neighbor.
Just as we join in solidarity before you this day, so too shall our grand companies be joined henceforth to strive not only for the good of mere nations, but for the good of all the realm.
Change will not come overnight. Yet I foresee a day, not so very far from now, when the lines that divide our lands fade, and all of Eorzea is one.
It has been but 5 short years since the Battle of Carteneau. 5 years since the advent of the 7th Umbral Era. No victory, however sweet, can wash away our bitter sorrows. No triumph can reclaim those we lost. Yet do not presume you honor them by dwelling on the past. It was not the past they fought for. You would repay their sacrifice by looking to the future.
A future united, as the warriors of light united in the champion.
Now is the time for us to rise as one, bearing all of Eorzea on our shoulders.
5 years ago, Eorzea bore witness to the end of the 6th Astral Era. Now, the 7th Umbral Era draws to a close. Yet we come together not to glory in its end, but to mark a new beginning.
Let it be writ that on this day, by the light of the crystal, Eorzea ushered in a new era. The 7th Astral Era is come. And thus is ours a realm reborn.
Yeah, woohoo, go team, wonderful, great, blah, whatever, go. All is not right.
Whoppy.
Well, here we are with the advent of the credits. We're just gonna like rush through the rest of this because not a lot of it is important. We'll just take some flashbacks. This was in the Tamtara Deepcroft. That there's Zalfino and Alice. I think that's in South Shroud, if I remember right. What's next? Minfilia and the Waking Sands. Mother Mayone from in Gridania over at the Carline Canopy.
That was fun, thanks.
Nero back in Praetorium. Fucking Livia back in Castrum Meridianum. La Habrea overseeing everything. There's Odin right there. We haven't faced him yet. We'll be doing that in future content. Gaius in Super Saiyan mode Titan. One of my favorite fights of this patch. Fucking Riditon, the most burned. We beat it. Now, before I continue, let me just remind everyone, we just beat that in an undersized party in 39 fucking seconds, okay? That's Erdionje, that shitty motherfucker. There's shit, I forgot her name. Damn it, that's so bad. Momo D, that's right. Momo D. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot her name. There's Papalimo and Ida. I gotta say, Nobuo Uematsu really did a number on this score because he did a lot. Up there's the Ifrit. But yeah, with this score and answers and everything, this is just awesome. Garuda, freaking. I mean, when she's not killing us, she's pretty hot, but let's not get to that point. There are a lot of people who argue that freaking there's Kane Sena. Is that a ladybug on her finger? I can't see it from because of the credits. There's Tataru hanging out in the Waking Sands, just being her usual self. You ever notice that Tataru doesn't really do much of anything unless someone tells her to do it? There's Y'shtola. Let's see, who else do we got? Ah, the Bull of Alamigo, frickin' Raubon. Oh, I can't wait till we get... There's Biggs and Wedge. I can't wait till we get into future Heaven's Ward content because, oh my god. Wait until you guys see the storyline. There's the Admiral, frickin'... Ultimately, it was because of my love for the Admiral that I chose the Maelstrom as my grand company. There's Thancred. There's Badaron from the Drowning Wench in Limsa. There's Nanamo Ulnamo, Sultana of Ul'dah. There's Sid. The Apkallu in Lanosha. Right near on the Bloodsand shore, if I remember right. Oh, Wanderer's Palace. We never got to do that one. That's going to be a special episode that we'll be doing in the next couple of days. Southern Thanalan, the Sagoli Desert. There's the whole of Thanalan, frickin'. That's Central Thanalan because I can see the cerulean processing. I mean, there's there's the dancers in Ul'dah over on the Ruby Road Exchange. What else? That's Camp Tranquil in South Shroud. I know that much. Oh, that's That's Lower La Noscea, I believe. Oh, the Wolves' Den. Oh, we are going to have so much fun in the next patch run, because that's like, we haven't even gotten to that point yet. Okay, so you're going to enjoy that. That's Sunken Temple of Karn. Stone Vigil. That was a real bitch to work. Actually, no, that wasn't a bitch to work with. We actually had there's the Sestasha Sea Grot. This is the farmlands. That's Eastern, no, I forget. The kobolds. What a frickin' pain in the ass those guys were. Brayflock's Longstop. That was an interesting fight. It always is.
Heavensward is way better than A Realm Reborn.
Damn straight it is, but let's continue with, there's Mordona. This over here is Gridania near the Botanist Guild. Wanderer's Palace again. Again, we'll be doing that in future content. This is Southern Danlin, I believe. That's Costa del Sol. I definitely recognize that. We're kind of blazing through the credits right now. That's a Gubu. There's the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Without me. You would think they would throw that that picture in, but you know, whatever. Maybe I was the camera. Maybe I was behind the camera. So good.
Have you played Heavensward?
Oh yeah, this actually isn't my first time playing this. This is actually my second time. Meteor Survivors. Now, this is at the end of the credits. They did this little Meteor Survivors thing, which shows the names of all the players who played 1.0 back when it was out. And unfortunately, you won't find Chris Valentine in there. At least I don't think you will. But hey, color me wrong, maybe. But yeah, these are pretty much all of the people who played 1.0 up till its end. And you might see some names you like, but I'm not gonna go through this entire list because it would just be a waste of time. We're just gonna get down to the end here and call it a day. Alright, let's because here's some special thanks. Masaki Kurosaki, yeah, the NVIDIA Corporation, Microsoft Japan. There's the production assistants, producer and director Naoki Yoshida, or as we call him, Yoshi P. Produced by Square Enix Co. Limited. And that's it for the credits. You would have thought they'd stop it there, but like stop it and then frickin' just fade out, but whatever. Everyone's chatting it up and having a good time. And what's going on? Damn you, Echo! You just know how to ruin a moment.
Good old Bahamut.
Okay, what's with the Dark Crystal? I was wondering about that a long time ago when I first played this, but...
What is it?
What was that? That roar. It can't be. Did you hear that?
There's no time to spare.
Where is it coming from?
Well, that certainly puts a damper on things.
Dread tidings, chaos and carnage. It is an abomination. A primal has awakened.
No rest for the weary.
Bahamut.
Nope.
Kas Bahamul move.
One Azaz move star.
Love La Habria.
We next starve Chemuv. They only cast the horse right ball.
Jesus Christ, there's more of them! Well, ain't this a fine kettle of fuck it all? And thus did dawn break on a realm reborn. But where there is light, there is always shadow. All right, we are back at the Waking Sands. All right, I feel the need to oh, everyone's gathered up in this bitch. All right, so let's chat up some of these guys. One day I hope to become a hero to the people like you. A hero like Abba and Oli he were to me. You're an inspiration to us all, Bayan. An honest-to-God's hero that never gives up, never gives in. And neither will I. I will win Tataru's heart. See if I don't. He is so obsessed with Tataru. Watching you live the life of a free adventurer has helped me realize that I can't keep putting off my dreams forever. I've been talking with Wedge about opening a workshop, independent of Garland Ironworks. Maybe in Vrillbrand, I don't know. Working with the chief is great and all, but someday I want to build my own enterprise, you know? Alright, let's start with this dark elf, this elf that I have, this Elizan I have By the gods, to think that this ragtag band of idealists could lay the 14th low. 'Tis a tale straight from a storybook. I imagine my former associates would find it most appealing. After all, what young ruffian hasn't at one point fancied himself a hero in the making? I think I may bring more than a few recruits back with me from the Twelveswood. And we got the brother merchants, Brennan and Bremont. You've come a long way since I first saw you running around the Waking Sands. Ha! You sure gave those Imperials what for. I knew you were something special, Bayan. And Brent, who we met first. I reckon a lot more folk will take up adventuring after hearing about what you've done. Brave men and women all hoping to become the next Bayan Oronir. At least I get to brag about having met the original, eh? We held a vigil at the church until word came of your success. I cannot express to you how relieved I am by your safe return, Bayan. I think we could all do with a good rest, don't you? I know I could. I still haven't had time to think about everything that happened. About Nero and Gaius. There's no more to that, is there? Nope. Okay, just making sure.
Welcome back, Warrior of Light. We, all of us, prayed for your safe return. The 7th astral era has dawned, setting in motion a myriad of new beginnings. I suspect our paths will diverge for a time. Have you said your farewells to the Scions?
Oh man, Ida's gonna be hard.
We all decided to give you a special surprise welcome, just like the ones in heroic epics. Your story took many twists and turns, but you managed to get to the happy ending. Let's hope for more happy endings to come.
So a new era has begun. On such a momentous occasion, I find it good for the soul to tie up loose ends. What would I suggest to you? Why, the same thing you always do after accomplishing a task. Report to Minfilia. It ends where it begins, my friend. I realize I've been the cause of tremendous consternation, and for that I deeply apologize. But you haven't time to waste chatting with me. Minfilia is expecting you. The land my masters sheltered from oblivion hath been delivered unto a new beginning by the hand of the Warrior of Light. Thus doth history mark the passing of an era. The dawn doth brighten the sky, and shineth o'er this nascent age of hope. And though the clouds gather to mute the sun's rising glory, I would walk far with thee under its gentle glow. Alright, let's speak with Minfilia. One last time, why don't we? Oh, Alphinaud's here. Might as well talk to him beforehand.
Where men go as one, there is life. And where there is life, there is cause to hope. The light of hope shines brilliantly within you, Bayan. I only wish my grandfather were here to see it.
Now to do the worst Minfilia impersonation I've ever done.
The Archons have conducted a preliminary investigation into the origin of the roar that rang out during the celebration. Their findings strongly suggest that a new primal has appeared. The roar generated a distinctive wave pattern in the ether, a pattern observed only once before in history. 5 years ago, to be precise. I should like to think it a mere coincidence, yet we cannot discount that possibility. Well, I trust I need say no more. A great sacrifice. We have delivered Eorzea from the threat posed by the Empire and the Primals, and thereby secured peace. We cannot well allow the realm to be plunged in the chaos once more. You have given your all for our cause, risking life and limb on I know not how many occasions. Yet our struggle continues, and we need you now no less than before. Please continue to stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm, of this very star.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to. And that's it for A Realm Reborn. But we do have one good thing out of it, and we're gonna go out to, we're gonna leave the Waking Sands for a moment so we can, show it off finally. Feels good to be out of... It feels good to be back, and finished with all of this.
That was fun.
It was fun. Alright. So, we got as a reward a little something here from the Armor Identification Key, which we will now use and open up our Mount Guide and say hello to... Where is it? There she is. One Reaper class Magitech mount. And with it, some new, Oh, we still don't have that yet. We gotta unlock it. But now... But yeah, we've got our Magitech mount now. So unfortunately... tomorrow I won't be able to continue the storyline, because there'll be an important patch for, they're releasing patch 3.33, Revenge of the Horde, so I won't be able to, continue the storyline of Bayan Oronir, just yet. And I really don't want to, I really don't want to spoil too much on the Heavens Ward part, at least not yet in the live stream on this particular story run, especially with Bayan Oronir. So I might just run it as Chris Valentine and then get back to you guys. But anyways, we've done what we had to do. Now that we've got everything done, I am going to take some much needed rest from this live stream, upload these fuckers to YouTube so that I can frickin' go get some rest so I can wake up early, and not only that, I want to watch Game of Thrones because I missed it at 9 o'clock because of this live stream, but I knew I couldn't do it tomorrow, so... I want to thank Kevin, thank you for watching. Medicinal Gamer, thank you for throwing your hat in the ring on a few of them.
Great night. Excellent job on the stream.
Thank you, Kevin. Sephiroth Jeff, thank you for joining us as well. Lady Trexie, who I've mentioned before. Anyways, thank you all for watching this particular arc, and I will see you again in the A Realm Awoken arc. But until then, if you like this live stream, feel free to hit the follow button. Be sure to turn on notifications so you're notified of every live stream I do, because I don't just do Final Fantasy. I do a lot of...
when you're back at it.
Yeah, I will definitely be back at it tomorrow, just not with Final Fantasy. But anyways, also, if you're watching this on YouTube, like these videos, leave comments, subscribe to my channel, go back and watch all the other episodes to catch up on this, at least until I do my Aroma Awoken patch up, and
Like me on Facebook, facebook.com/CruisnickX. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/CruisnickX. Follow me on, I already said follow me on Twitch. And like Cruisnick's Purgatory on Facebook, facebook.com/Cruisnick's Purgatory. That's it for me. On behalf of Cruisnick's Purgatory, I am CruisnickX, and we are out. See you next time.